Hello everyone, this is Glenna from TPRC, and I also work with our partner in Australia, which is InWork International. Today I'm covering some tips on how you can commit or stay dedicated with your application to Australia. First is you have to set goals. You have to be specific with your goals. Big or small goals, you have to set a timeline. For example, a timeline when all your documents are collected and submitted to us, or it could be a timeline for studying English and then taking the test. With my personal experience is that I booked the test a month ahead and consistently studied prior to test date. I did that because it pushed me to study harder because I know I have a test coming up. It did work for me, so it might work for you. You just have to find something that works for you, and but the key is that you have to set a timeline for each of your goals. Number two, you have to set routines or daily schedule. If your goal is to live and work in Australia, then you know that speaking in English is essential. So you have to set a time every day to practice your English language or study. For example, it could be watching YouTube tutorials or watching Australian movies, reading and writing. I highly recommend that you sign up for live tutorials. It could be face-to-face or online, because the lessons are structured and you also have an instructor to give you feedback on your progress. Number three, you have to stay motivated. Stay inspired by having personal motivation. So when you feel that your commitment is waning or decreasing, then you are probably dealing with lack of motivation. Without personal motivation, it's just impossible to get yourself where you want to be. In Filipino culture, our culture, family is always the motivation. So look at the big picture all the time, having your family and kids to have greater opportunity as far as education and other opportunities that you probably didn't have before. Number four, be prepared. Your preparedness is part of your commitment. So practice English at home and at work. You just have to identify someone that you can practice with. For example, your wife, because she will be joining you soon. You also have to prepare for your interview. There are some available guidelines on how you can prepare for your interview online. Number five, lastly, is look at the big picture all the time and stay positive. There may be a time that you lose sight of your goals and you think that it's not going well for you. Sometimes it's okay to feel frustrated, but you just have to go back again as to why are you doing this for? How can this impact your life or your family's life? And what good things that could come out of this than not doing it? I hope you find this video helpful, and this is not only applicable if you are applying to Australia, but you may apply this in general or whatever goals that you may have. My next video will cover about how having some background or learning about Australia could help you in your journey to Australia.